Did you have a good night? I'm leaving now, Mr. Spiegel. Can I get you anything?
Miss Nelson, I wonder if I could see you for a couple of minutes.
All right.
Fine.
I suppose you want to talk with me about Mr. Spiegel, Dr. James.
Yes, Miss Nelson. He's pretty hard to get along with, isn't he?
Yes, he is. And you know, his family's been complaining. Last time they said I don't talk to him enough. I think that somebody should tell his family that he's not the only patient on this division.
I suppose you're also short-handed as usual?
Yes. And you know, it's very frustrating, Dr. James, when you try to talk to somebody who can't talk back to you. I've been nursing for 15 years, Dr. James, and I've never had anybody complain about
Well,
me.
Miss Nelson, we all know that stroke patients are tough to take care of. What I'd like you to do, though, is to treat him as if he understands what you're saying. Now, I know this will take a lot of patience on your part, but the nurse is a key person on the staff to get through to him at this stage.
Dr. James, I'd like to know how one nurse who has to do the job of two nurses is going to find the time and the patience to do
Now,
what
Miss
you want. You know,
Nelson.
I've been working a double shift, Dr.
Now, just
James.
calm down, Miss Nelson. We know
When
this
Miss
is a
Watkins
typical
goes
day.
and calls and tells me her baby's sick and I have to go and take
It's not
over.
a typical day, and we both know it. But I'd like you to try my suggestions, and I'll be talking in a few days about Mr. Spiegel again.
All right, I'll try.
Fine.
As much as you're relatively new on the neurology service, I think it'd be a good idea for you to see different kinds of patients as you can. And this patient is relatively new here. She's been here only a few days, actually.
What would her tentative diagnosis be, and how would you be able to tell since she can't speak?
Well, actually, it's a little bit too early to tell how much she's going to be able to understand or to speak. All we can say now is that this is a growing thing.
I want you to look at me, listen, and do what I say. Raise your hand. Your hand, Miss Nelson. Raise your hand. You must always raise your hand when you want to leave the room. Do you understand? Look at me when I'm talking to you. Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Good. All right, Miss Nelson. Miss Nelson. Miss Nelson, that won't help you one bit.
Invisible in endless
That's right, Marge. Why? Somebody can do the nurse's been through it. First, I gotta talk. Look, Marge,